What's up, Fit Fam? I'm here just to welcome everybody back to the studio. We've gone through a lot of safety precautions, a lot of guidelines, and a lot of certifications that we've had to go through to make sure that this place is safe and up to code and up running and making it perfect for you guys, because we love you and we want to make sure that you guys feel as safe as possible. So right now we have Jill and Brenton going through how to sign up for classes and what the classes will actually look like. Because it is so different and because this is reopening, everything is subjected to change. So we're going to be moving quickly here. This is not a permanent move. This is a very temporary thing. We're just trying to do it the best way and the safest way as possible. So with no further ado, here is Brenton and Jill explaining what classes are like.
Hey guys, just really quickly going through, how to fill out the waiver and the scheduler. So clicking on the waiver here, fill out all your information. This is super important. We do want to know if you have any medical concerns, anything that's changed, or just, kind of an update here. It's always good to have for all of you. So make sure that you're writing your medical concerns here. If you don't feel comfortable for whatever reason, just reach out personally to any of us. You're going to read an initial and then sign at the bottom, hit finish. It submits it to us. For the scheduler, you click there, pick your time, pick your date, fill in all the information, hit book appointments. From there, you can go ahead and write any notes that we should know, or just hit skip. You can add it to your calendar, super easy. From there, you'll go ahead and get a confirmation email. So in this email, it just tells you, your time and your date that you booked for, link to the waiver, all of our guidelines. Again, just make sure you're really familiar with them, and then a link to cancel. So if you have to cancel, just go ahead and do that. Just write why you canceled, Boom, that's it. From there, guys, that's really, everything that you need to know. Schedule and cancel. If you are having any struggles, just go ahead and reach out over Messenger. And then, yeah, guys, this is going to be our schedule here. So first week, 1 to 8 p.m. For all the weekdays. Saturday is going to be 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. These are going to be fully staffed. So Connor, Brenton, and I are all going to be there. Self-guided classes. We just want to make sure it runs really smoothly and you guys have a ton of support. So that is why we have kind of the restricted hours here. The week after, the 27th to August 1st, we are doing the same thing, 1 to 8 p.m. here. But we are going to have larger masked classes in the mornings. So make sure you're calling to reserve the 6 a.m. and the 10 a.m. Saturday. You will be able to book through the online scheduler. But the 6 and 10 a.m. you will need to call or text to book these. They are completely masked from start to finish. Don't even take that mask off for a single second, guys. And that's just for your safety, of course. So that is the schedule here, team. Any questions, go ahead and reach out to me. Just go ahead and message me directly on Facebook, and I will be checking those messages quite frequently. So that is it with that, guys.
Come the day of your class, make sure you're here nice and early. You will be notified via text message when you're good to come on into the gym.
You will be met by an instructor right when you walk in the door who will tell you to take either path A, which is right at the entrance, or path B, which is down the hall and around to the opposite side of the mat. Let's take path B. We're going to walk down following the arrows, all 6 feet apart, so you get a good idea of how much space you need. And you're going to go to your assigned box. It may be down at the end. It may be the closer one if you're in Group B, but there will be a spot for your shoes. Leave those shoes there, and then immediately take your labeled 6-foot bubble. This is your zone. This is your space to work, and your bag. Bags will be changed out once your class is over so that the next person coming in gets a fresh bag. Once you're in your 6-foot bubble, you may remove your mask if you want. You have this 6 feet private space to work, and no one else will be working within 14 feet of you, which is why you have the option to take that mask off if you feel comfortable. If not, leave it on. You've got the class to do this, whatever you need to do in this space, following along with the music and your instructor. You also will have access to the class somewhere easy to visualize so you don't have to think too much about it. When class is over, you've got about 1 round cycle, about one of those repetitions and the beeps to get yourself gathered, get your cool down, and go back over to your shoes. Once you're leaving your bubble, throw that mask back on, find those shoes, and the more efficient we can be on the way in and the way out, the less traffic we have at the front door, and the safer we'll be able to stay. So, you line it out, give your elbow bumps because we ain't doing no high fives, and we'll see you for your next class.
It's important to remember that self-guided does not mean there's no structure. We still are providing you with the layout of what your exercises and what your striking combos, your punching and kicking is actually going to be. That's going to be planned out for you. You're still going to have a floater on the mat out there assisting you, and we're still going to have other people working around you, getting that community back in here and working all together. The self-guided structure is not a permanent change. It is just the easiest way for us to initiate a reopening phase, to get people back in here, to get you sweating, and to keep you safe. So we appreciate all the feedback you can give so that we can continue to adapt and continue to grow, continue to provide better and better in-gym services as we explore this new COVID landscape. Adapting to changes and overcoming obstacles, that's the ILKB way, and in this circumstance, this is no different. What we're asking is for our membership to continue to do what they've always done best, which is stay solution-oriented, to be positive, and to get what you can out of the situation. That's what reopening is going to mean for us guys, and we're super excited that you're going to be a part of it with us.